Good morning. Yeah, I'm about to cook. Let me cook. Don't let it cook. Don't worry about the mess. I'm dropping stuff all over the floor. So this morning, I'm about to cook something real quick. This is about to be real quick. I'm just about to make me some eggs. Let me see. Hold on. Some beef bacon and eggs. That's what I'm cooking. And I gotta do it quick because I got a load. I just picked this load up. And where am I at? I be so all over the place, all over this America that I don't even be knowing where I be at most of the time. So I picked this load up. I'm in Rayford, North Carolina, and I'm taking this load to St. Louis, Missouri. So as you know, got to plug up my skillet. We're gonna start off with some potatoes that's in here from yesterday. Y'all probably can't even see inside of this. Let me get y'all right. Don't worry about the mess. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. This is everything. This is my bedroom. This is my kitchen. This is my refrigerator. So we got to make do with what we got. So right now I'm about to heat up these potatoes. And it's already a little bit of grease in the pan. The skillet that I add. And while that's heating up, oop, I got a potato on the outside. While that's heating up, I'm going to pull out my eggs. I'm going to make eggs and beef bacon. And that's what we having for breakfast. I already had what I had? I had a protein shake and a banana today. It's 10:30 a.m. I think. So we got beef bacon, we got eggs, and I'm pulling them out the fridge as we speak. And you know you gotta have cheese in your eggs, or what are you even doing? So I'm gonna take out one slice of this Americano, Colombiano, and I could have grapes with it, and maybe an Activia for my gut health. Remember, we working with limited space up in here. We gotta get this channel popping. We gotta get the channel back popping. I'm trying to get remonetized. I guess I'll have a grape for good measure. Boop. Who up in here? Who in here? It don't show me, but thanks for joining me and good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mhm. All right. Okay. We starting to heat things up over here. Hopefully y'all can hear that sizzle. I'm just gonna let them cook. Let them cook. And meanwhile, while that's cooking, I'm about to drop this bacon up in here because see, oop, what you do is you cook the eggs in the fat of the bacon. That's how you get. You ain't got to put no butter up in here because the bacon it's good shows bacon, beef bacon. Good morning, PPs and Peterbilts. I love that name. And thank you for watching that whole video that I made yesterday. Like, I just love you. You show so much love. And I could tell that you thoroughly watched the video. Like, you left a comment on almost everything. I love that. It made me feel so special. Because I know that was a long video. I know it was. That was a long live. But I was just in the flow. And you always so good to me. So good morning. Mike Jones. What up? Tapping in from Tampa, Florida. Good morning, love. Been missing you. How have you, have a fine self been doing, baby? Yeah, don't make me, don't gas me up. You been missing me? I love that. I love to hear that. I've been doing good. I'm back. I'm back like I was gonna say, could crack and four flats on a Cadillac, but that might be before some people time. So I don't know if y'all can see in here. Let me turn the light on. My grandma used to say, shine a little light on a subject. That might be better. So yeah, we got that good beef bacon. Yeah, cause you know no girl don't be eating no pork on my fork. This bacon like $8, man. It's $8 a freaking pack at Publix. I usually like to get beef bacon from Walmart, but I don't like that one that say halal on there. I don't eat no halal food, so I make sure I get the one that don't, even if I gotta pay a little more for it. But yeah, it's definitely more expensive than pork bacon though. I want to show y'all what it's looking like over here. It's already looking good. It's looking good. Don't mind my bed. Let me get back here. Mm. Now she in a picture on them. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 slices of this beef bacon. I feel like I want more. I'm gonna add. Maybe I should add 3. Cause I know I'm a little greedy for the bacon. Nah, I'm gonna keep it at 2. It's cool. Cause I'm about to have these eggs with it. I know I want a 3rd slice. I'm gonna do one more. But it's 45 calories per slice, and it's only 4 grams of protein in each one. And like I said, this bacon fat is gonna be the grease. This beef bacon fat is the grease for my eggs. So we're gonna make sure we get it good and greasy up in this joint. And it's also the grease being used for my potatoes. Because remember yesterday I cooked the potatoes in the steak grease. Don't judge me. You know, it be real names for this bacon grease. It be real names people be cooking it. I just don't know the professional terms for chef stuff. But yeah, I'm sitting on the side of the road. I ain't even I'm about to show y'all where I'm sitting at. I'm sitting on the side of the road. I'm not even at a truck stop right now. Ooh, it smells delicious up in here. Mm, mm. Let it cook. Let me show y'all where I'm at. Get some of these comments going. So good to see you. Hey, Miss Content Creator. Okay, you're cooking. Oh yes. I love your videos, especially your lives. Hey, I'm about to start going live even more. Come on, y'all. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Like the Okay, Mike Jones said I just ate but done got big eyed because I'm greedy, but you got me wanting to eat stuff in my face again. I feel you on that. That looks delicious. I love breakfast. I can have breakfast and nothing else all day except coffee. Gotta have my coffee. I feel you on that. Let me flip the camera around and show y'all where I'm at real quick. I didn't even leave the shipper. Okay, I'm not. I'm still parked on the. I got checked out and I was like, you know what? Because I got a 12-hour drive. Y'all know I'm not gonna finish. I know I'm not gonna complete the full 12-hour drive today, but you gotta eat. You gotta be strategic about like. Hold on, I'm trying to get y'all to see everything. Get good camera angle for y'all. Dang, hold on. This thing acting like it wanna fall. Okay. So, like I was saying, that's a bad spot. It's a bad angle. You can see enough. So, like I was saying, you gotta be strategic about when you trying to be healthy or like make healthier choices and lose weight on the truck. You gotta be strategic about when you cook because you know if I cook right now while I'm hungry and I eat and get it out the way, then when I stop for gas at the truck stop and I go in and I gotta go in there and get my little whatever I'm getting, I'm not gonna be tempted to eat or buy junk food because I'm gonna be full already. So that's the trick. I'm gonna eat right now, even though I'm pulled over on the side a little dipped off because out here in North Carolina ain't that many truck stops out here. Hold on, I know it ain't go off. Oh, I unplugged it. Jeez, that quick. I unplugged it by accident. I'm like, why we ain't sizzling? That's alright. Get some more of these comments while I wait. Like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to share Grown Woman on her Grown Woman ish as a truck driver. Big semi truck. Share, show love, and support. Okay, Mike, let me make you a moderator too. Yeah. Big semi truck driver. I like that. Okay, sis pulled over and started breakfast at the shipper. I know that's right. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Good morning to you. What up, Pangea? Is that Ashanti? Hey, Ashanti in the building. You know I gotta make you a moderator. That's my homeboy. He be rapping his ass off. I remember we used to be freestyling, and we used to be freestyling together before I became a truck driver. Freestyling. I'm talking about he big freestyle though, like old school flow, but faster with it. He could slow it up, flip it up, fast it, slow it down. And I'm talking about freestyle though. I'm not talking about nothing he written. Like I can write my ass off. When I freestyle, I might could cooking on a truck, got the beef, bacon, got the potatoes, cheese with the eggs. I could do a little bit, right? But I'm talking about this man don't stop. Like he freestyle, don't mess up, keep going like he done wrote something. Like Ashanti ill with it. So Grand Rising, happy holidays. I'm up now. Police beat me up. What? Oh my god. Yeah, I remember I had it. I got beat up by the police one time. Should I tell y'all that story time? Yeah, let me tell y'all that story time while I'm waiting on my food to cook up in here. Ooh wee! While I'm waiting on while I'm waiting on my stuff to cook up. Ooh, this bacon looking right. Let me tell y'all. Yes, I got beat up by the police officer. I'm glad you got yourself out of that, Ashanti. I hate when I hear all these bad things that be happening to you. But yeah, so what happened with me? I was 16. I was 16 years old, and I stole a pair of earrings. This is how young minded I was. I stole a pair of earrings to give to my boyfriend at the time for his. I was in Macy's. Let me start over. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Don't judge me because I'm old now. That was when I was a kid. That was back in my past. So, make a long story short, yeah, we about to get y'all story time. Okay? Let me look at the comments before I get too deep off in the story. Yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm so sorry. Stay strong, Pangea. Ashanti, man. Exactly. South Cali is the same way. The closer you get to Los Angeles, truck stops are almost non-existent. Exactly. Yeah, so you gotta get it out here where you could get it. So let me tell y'all the story. Story time. I'm 16 years old, right? Make sure y'all like the video. I'm 16 years old. I'm just young and dumb. I go into Macy's. I know I ain't really got no money like that. I go in Macy's, no problem. I didn't go in there with the intent to steal. At least I don't believe I did, if I can remember correctly. I don't believe I did. So I went in the mall, no problem. I'm in Macy's. Okay, I'm about to come out. Yeah, I didn't go in there with the intent. I'm sitting on my bacon, Lord. So I didn't go in. I didn't go in there with the intent to steal. Um, but on the way out, I see these. I see this stand in Macy's on the way out the door, and it's a huge stand. and it has all these earrings on it, all these gold earrings on it. And I'm like, ooh, I can't afford to. I was shopping to see if I could what I could find for my ex boyfriend at the time, his birthday. And I was like, let me see if I can find. And I was like, ooh, these earrings would look real nice for him. So, or no, it was Christmas. I'm sorry. And I'm like, these earrings will look real good for him. So, why I picked the earrings up? I look both ways. I don't see no security. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? I'm taking them. So I take the earrings, y'all. My heart racing, my heart pounding. I'm like, I can't believe I'm about to steal. Oh my God, it's like this adrenaline that come over you. I'm like, I can't believe I'm about to steal. What am I doing, you know? But I'm like, I just need to get out the store. Let me get out the store. Let me get out the store. So I'm walking toward the door, walking toward the door. I don't see nobody. All of a sudden, I get into the mall hallway, outside of the Macy's, into the mall hallway, and a woman dressed in regular clothes, she walks up on me and grabs my arm. And she's like grabs my arm like how you would grab a man, like his arm like this. She like grabs my arm and locks it into hers. And she was like, yeah, I seen what you just did. You just stole those pair of earrings. And she pulls out a big ass walkie talkie from her other hand. And she was like, yeah, she calls on the radio and she's like, come with me. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. This is when they just started making it a thing. This is when they just started having the security dressed like regular people. This when it was like new to me. I never seen nothing like that before. And I'm like, oh my God, I got caught. Oh my God, I got caught. So yeah, they take me in this back room and they ask me all these questions. I tell them my age. And I'm like, am I going to jail? So the police end up coming and yes, they take me to jail. This is in Buffalo, New York. They take me to the holding center in Buffalo, New York. I get there, they fingerprint me. They like, you ain't never been here before. I'm like, no, I'm 16. They like, well, since you a minor, um, you can just we gonna book you. So they booked me, and I took fingerprints and everything. Now I'm sitting in my cell. It's cold as hell in there. I'm hungry. I'm so regretting what I did, and I'm so embarrassed. Like, why did I even do that? Like, I'm reflecting on everything. Like, why would I do such a thing? And they're like, well, if your mother brings your ID since you're a minor, we will release you instead of having to sit here and wait for court. Since it's like a misdemeanor, or I guess a minor charge of just a pair of earrings, and you never been in jail before, if your mother brings your ID, because I have no ID on me, we're like, we'll let you. They're like, we'll let you go. Y'all know I called my mom. I think it was collect too. I don't remember. You get one phone call, so it wasn't collect. I called my mom and I'm like, I got arrested. I stole a pair of earrings in the mall. And my mom is like, I said, but they said if you bring my ID up here, that they'll let me go. Do you know my mom refused to bring my ID? She was like, I don't know if she was at work, she was at home. She was like, well, I'm not coming up here. Y'all know I stayed in that holding cell for 2 weeks. Yep, about them pair of earrings. I stayed in that. My mom left me in there, which no shade to my mom because she probably felt like you need to learn a lesson. Yep, left me in there for 2 weeks. Yep, I met some girls in there, and they was in there for all type of crazy stuff, and I was in there trying to like preach to them and tell them they're not supposed to be doing all this stuff. They was in there for prostitution, all of that. Like I was on the side with like the teenagers, okay? Like I'm on a teenager side. And they in there for prostitution, for gang violence, for all type of like different stuff. So I'm in there preaching to them like, yo, this is my first time in here. Y'all not supposed to be doing that. I shouldn't have did what I did. But I'm in there preaching to them about why they should be prostituting themselves. So as I'm doing this, I'm not really a people person like that, and I got a real smart mouth sometimes. So this lady security guard come And she tells me, because we were all eating in the, like, we were all eating, and then we have to go lock back into our cells after a certain amount of time. So we're all out there eating, and while we're eating, I'm telling them, like, y'all shouldn't be doing that. Like, you shouldn't be prostituting yourself. You deserve better than that. Like, there's other ways we could get money. Like, I got a job, I work. Y'all don't gotta be up in here doing that. So as I'm trying to preach on, the security lady comes, the officer, and she's like, collect y'all trays. It's time for you to go back in the go back in your cells, or go back, or whatever, clean up. I don't remember what she was telling us to do, but I remember she told me to clean up my tray. So I'm like, okay, no problem. The food is done. I'm about to just put it on a bowl. I don't got no plates because it's easier to carry my food in a bowl. For a side note, like I eat and drive, so it's harder to do it with a plate. But it's easier to just put it all in here. So it's gonna look all scrunched up when I show y'all, but I could just show y'all the tray right now, actually, before I put it in here. So yeah, let me get back to the story. Show y'all the tray real quick. So we got eggs, we got beef bacon, and we got potatoes. That's what we having for breakfast. Let me let me tell y'all. Let me finish tell y'all a story. Let me read some of these comments. Artists. Mm, she grabbed your arm. Yes, she grabbed my arm. Even back then, I didn't know they could put their hands on you. Yes, once you stole something, yep, they could put their hands on you. Okay, wait, they took you to jail? Yes, damn, New York is different. I stole out of the May company, but when I got busted, they just took me to a room in the store. They did, and wrote me up and called my mother. They wrote me up, took me to the room, called the police, booked me into jail. Mama wouldn't come get me, come bring my ID so I could leave. Left me in there for 2 weeks. So now we get into the story. Me and the guard. I didn't like this guard anyway, because see, my thing is, I'm nice to those who's nice to me. If you rude to me, I'm gonna be rude back to you. I don't care who. It's like, that's how I used to be. I mean, I've matured a little bit now, but that's how I was thinking back then. You rude to me, I'm gonna be rude to your ass. I don't care what your title is or nothing like that. So this lady used to just be rude. Like, so I just used to look at her like I would obey her commands, but I would look her dead in her face and give her the side eye. Like, ain't nobody scared of your little old self. Like, so this particular day, we already, now this is that's the giving y'all some context of why she ended up talking to me specifically about the tray, because she already had it out for me, because she know I didn't like her ass. So she was like, oh, it's time to put y'all trays up or whatever. So yeah, I'm slowly picking up my tray, but I'm still talking. I heard her and I'm obeying her, but I'm not looking at her. I'm obeying her, but I'm talking to the girls. And I'm slowly, like she said, it's time to pick your tray up. So I'm like, y'all heard. I'm talking to the girls. I just did like this. So I heard her and I just started moving, but I never acknowledged her. And I just kept doing what I was doing and talking to them. So I picked the tray up. Don't this look good? Got my bacon, my eggs. I'm about to put some ketchup on it. Let me just get this out the way. I ain't leaving nothing on this phone, honey. It's delicious. I picked my tray up and I'm slowly walking and talking, but I'm doing what she's telling me to do. I picked it up. I'm still talking to them, but I'm moving real slow like this. I guess that was too slow for her. So she was like, since you act like you don't want to listen, you can go lock in. Lock in means go to your cell and lock the door behind you. So I was like, I was doing what you said. I said, I was doing what you said. I guess I ain't moving fast enough for you. So I guess she wanted snapping her fingers, and that's a trigger for me. I had a job, my old boss, when I was 16, I worked at McDonald's, snapped her fingers at me when I was about to try to mop the floor, like, you need to hurry up. I said, don't snap your fingers at me. I'm not no dog. So instantly when she did that, it was just a trigger for me. So I'm like, you want me to do what? She was like, yeah, since you act like you don't want to listen, you can go lock in. I said, and I walked up the stairs like, that's no problem. I'm still talking to them, but I'm walking up the stairs to go walk in, to go lock in. So now I'm on my way up the stairs, and she's talking like she's talking out loud in general. Like, I don't know who you think I am. I'm Officer. She's like, I don't know who you think you are. I'm Officer Emma F. Miller. And I said, I don't know who you think you are. I'm Adrian Emma F. Miles. Like, so I walking up the stairs, and she going off, and I'm going off, but I'm walking away from her. And I'm walking up the stairs. She's all the way at the bottom. So she going off, I'm going off. I'm like, whatever. I'll go to my cell when I'm talking as she's talking. Do you know this lady got on her intercom and said that I was making threatening gestures toward her? She was like, yeah, we have an inmate making threatening gestures. And calls for backup. Yes. This man comes up there. Now, both of these are white male. This was a white female. She calls up two white male officers up there. So I'm in there, and I got the cuffs on. She done put the cuffs on me. So I'm like, that's fine. So I'm in there. Matter of fact, did she put the cuffs on me yet? No, they wasn't on me yet. He comes up there, and I'm sitting down on my bed just like this, and I'm crying because I'm so mad. So he's like, what's going on? I said, nothing's going on. I said, she's sitting there lying, saying I'm making threatening hand gestures to her. I said, I'm walking up the stairs. I wasn't being threatening at all. She was talking, I was talking. I said, but the way she was talking to me was so disrespectful, like, you're going to get talked back to disrespectful. Do you know this man looked at me and said, well, you're in a pig house, and you're going to get treated like a pig here. He said, when you in a pig house, you're going to get treated like you would live in a pig pen. Basically saying, like, this is what it's going to be. So I said, well, I said, wow. I said, so it's cool for her to talk to me like that, but when I talk to her like that, she want to call for backup and all this stuff. And he says it again. He was like, you know what? If I was you, I would just be quiet before I put the cuffs on you and take you down to the hole. I stood up and went like this. Well, you gonna have to cuff me, because that ain't right. Like, y'all not, you don't want people to talk to y'all like that? Don't talk to us like that. I said, I'm in here for stealing some earrings. You treating me like I'm an animal, like I'm just a dog, a criminal. Like, it's a pair of earrings. It wasn't even $50, but you treating me like I'm not even human. So he's like, you keep talking. I put the cuffs on you. So like I said, again, and I turned around and put my hands behind my back. And he puts the cuffs on me, and he's walking me toward the downstairs. Let me show y'all with my plate one more time. It look alright. So he walking me downstairs, and at the top of the stairs, I hear him say something. He's laughing behind my back with the other lady, and he says something about a nigga. And I said, what you just say? And I turned around and looked at him. Mind you, my hands cupped down my back. We at the top of the stairs. I said, what you just say? He was like, he said something slick. And he was like, shut up before I throw your ass down them stairs. I'm walking down the stairs. I said, I wish you fucking would. This man picks me up by the back of my cuffs. Okay? There's like a counter at the bottom of the stairs. He drags me by, because I'm not walking. He drags me with my hands behind my back. Like, you know, if your hands on your back and somebody pulls your arms up like this, he does that. He's dragging me by my arms all the way down the stairs. Mind you, I'm 16, like I said. He puts me on a counter. Like, the counter is, I'm short. The counter is like up here. So mine trying to bend me over the counter. My legs are dangling, right? And you got me by my hands. So I'm over this counter with my legs dangling. He got me so far up that my head is on the wall. He's just got my arms bent up toward me. The back of my hands like this. And I'm yelling, and all the girls is banging on the doors. Get off of her. Let her go. Let her go. You can hear all the girls banging on the doors. They made them all lock in. And I'm like, you're going to break my fucking arms. You're going to break my arms. Like, I'm going off. Yeah, he fucking does this. And then eventually, after I'm just calling Jesus, because I'm like, this man about to break my arms out my sockets. So he's talking his shit. I'm not even hearing him no more, because I'm just so in shock that he's allowed to treat me like this. So he lets me go. The gravity drop. I drop to the ground. This man starts kicking me and calling me all type of fat ass bitches, kicking me on the ground. Yeah. and they have put the cuffs on me so tight that I don't know if you can see this. It's still a bruise here to this day. Y'all see that bruise there? Still to this day, right there. That's where that man had the cuffs on me so tight at 16 years old that I was bleeding. And every time they grabbed me by the cuffs, because he grabbed me like that and had me picked up, they were cutting into my hand. So he grabs me like that, and like I said, to this day, that mark is still there from where the cuff was slicing into my hand. And after he finished beating me up, he calls two female officers, and I'm like crying. I'm like, what? I'm like, he just attacked me. He attacked me. They picked me up by the cuffs, and I'm telling them that I'm bleeding. You could clearly see that I'm bleeding. I said, I'm bleeding. Like, these cuffs is too tight. Like, I didn't know that I was bleeding. I just knew it hurt because I couldn't see behind my back. But I'm like, these cuffs is too tight. They're too tight. It's hurting my hands, and I'm crying. These two female officers take me by the cuffs. They carry me to, I don't know where the fuck they taking me in this jail. They carry me off of the thing while all the girls are still beating on the doors. They carry me from wherever the hell I was, all the way to the other side of, like, probably like a half a mile down. I don't know where I was at. And the whole time they're carrying me by these cuffs that's cutting my wrist. And I get down to somewhere where it's dark, and I'm screaming the whole time. I'm like, yo, I'm like, help me. I don't know where they taking me. Because, pause. Let me give you a side note. They was telling stories about people that come up missing at this jail. They was telling stories. The officers would tell the crew. They would tell stories about people that come up missing, and they can make it appear as if you wasn't even there. So in my head, they're taking me somewhere. I don't know where y'all taking me. So I'm like, help me. I'm like yelling like somebody. I don't know where the hell they taking me. They just beat me up. I'm crying. I can't even. I'm hyperventilating. I can't even get it out. So I get where I'm going, and mind you, these are all white officers, as a matter of fact. And here I am with my black ass. So I get to the bottom of wherever this dark ass place is, and I see a black woman right there, a black officer. So I said, oh my God, thank God. I said, help me, they just beat me up. I said, he just assaulted me upstairs and called me all type of names, kicked me. I said, they got these cuffs bleed. Before I can even say, soon as I said enough, I couldn't even get out every thought that I had. As soon as I said, oh, thank God, please help me, she said, shut the fuck up. I remember feeling so betrayed. I remember like gasping, like, I remember feeling so betrayed, bro. And yeah, they locked me up into this hole, what they call a hole, which is a cell where they take everybody that they beat up, they take down there. And I found that out because as soon as I went in there, I didn't know it was other people in there. It was a whole bunch of other women that was locked up in there. And they were like, oh, I didn't know nobody was in there. I'm thinking I'm by myself, and they taking me to this dark room. But after that black lady told me to shut the fuck up, I just went silent because I'm like, I was so surprised. Like, everything in me calmed all the way down. Like, it was like I'm on my own in here. I'm gonna have to fend for myself, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. So when I got in there, I heard another girl shout, like other girls would shout, women would shout. And they didn't put me where the kids was at no more. It's all women in here now, but we're all in cells and we can't come out. You can only come out 1 hour a day where they took me at. It's called the hole. So they take me down here, and I didn't know nobody was in here until I hear other women saying, oh, we heard you yelling from all the way down the hall. They must have beat you up too. And then another girl was like, yeah, they beat her up too. You could tell that's how you sounded when you came in here. Like, they beat up all them females that went down here. And that's when I'm like, oh shit, I'm not alone. And I'm not the only one. So yeah, that's my story. Eventually, the next day, when I finally was about to get released, that officer, he signed off on some write-up or something. And he gonna say, like, he had this apologetic tone without apologizing. But like justifying himself as if like, and I was just like, it's okay. Now looking back, I knew back then it wasn't fucking okay, and I wanted to sue. And when I came out of there, I showed my mom, again, the bruise that's still on my arm to this day. This happened when I was 16. Y'all know I'm 38, and this is still on my arm. I showed my mom, and I was like, I want to sue them. And she was like, don't. She was like, just let it go. Yeah, it messed up my nerve and everything in my hand for a while. But that's the story of when I got beat up by the police. And I'm done cooking. I'm about to get on this road. I'm going to read some of y'all comments. Turn these lights off. But yeah, I had to share that story after Ashanti just told me what happened to him. That's the first story that came back to me. So I'm sorry that you went through that, because it's like, it's nothing you could do. It's like, you just feel powerless. Like, you just, who knew that they could treat you like that, right? Legally, like, not legally, but they're getting away with it. And this is at the Erie County jail, Erie County Holding Center in Buffalo, New York. Gotta have some orange juice for my breakfast. And I'm gonna have some probiotics. Activia. And that's it. I got some fruit up here, but I'm about to get driving. But I want to listen to y'all, read some of y'all comments, because I just gave y'all a juicy story. I can't believe I just shared that on live. It just came naturally. Story time when I got beat the fuck up by the police. Hey, 1 second, y'all. Let me get it together here. Getting it together so I can get ready to pull off. Gotta give me a fork. Alright. Man, I'm talking about they took you to jail. PP's and Peterbilt said release me to go home. Weeks, that's excessive. Yes, 2 weeks for petty theft from a 16-year-old. Yes. That's what I think. Like, look back on it, I'm like, even the people that was in the jail was like, you should have been up out of here. No, I was in there for 2 weeks. I knew that N word was coming. Exactly. That is fucked up. Mike Jones said, "Oh my gosh, yes, I see it. My God, it's crazy. Like how I still I could point to the exact place and that bruise is still there. Like crazy. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Till they run off their own laws. Those officers are the real thugs. For real. I'm so sorry you experienced that at 16 years old. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's my truth. And I just always felt like I should have did something. Like I should have did more. Like I should have did something to like, I mean, I know I was smart at the mouth. I was giving what they was giving me. But at the same time, I guess when you in there, you ain't got no you don't got no rights when you in jail. You don't even have the right to human decency when you in jail. And they get away with beating you up. I mean, get away with it. Like it's the norm. I couldn't believe all the women that were down there. And the first thing they said was, "Oh, they beat you up too." And all of us that never said nothing, or they never got cases because it's obviously going on. I'm in, what up, Steve Jonathan? You've been to the joint. I just told the whole story time. The 38 minutes that I've been on live. I just cooked the whole meal. I got some eggs, hmm some beef bacon, hmm mm, and some potatoes. hmm And I'm in, and I zoom in on that. Rayford, North Carolina. I'm at the shippers. I ain't even pull off yet. Pulled over on side. I'm on my way to St. Louis. I'm on my way to St. Louis, Missouri. I'm about to go right now. Um, about to go right now. But yeah, that's my story, y'all. The karma never misses but stops. I'm convinced those officers got theirs. You getting a load on Sunday? Yes, sir. I'm getting a load. I just got a load. I just picked this load up. So I'm actually about to pull off. I'm just trying to load my GPS up as we speak. And I'm going to be eating and driving. Yep, getting up out of here. We on the move. But I'm gonna end this live right here. Yeah, I don't know what company I work at, but some people, they'll see this video and be doing their best to dig and find out what company I work at, because I'm driving it on the phone, even though I ain't touching the phone necessarily. I'll probably end it. But yeah, I'm going to St. Louis. Thank y'all for watching. I'm glad I got to go live with y'all today. Like this video so that other people can, it'll help me out. I'm trying to get more active on my channel. I'm trying to come back. And obviously I'm cooking because this is my health journey. For those of y'all that don't know, I did my DOT physical the other day, and my weight started at 241. Lord, you heard me, 241. So I'm trying to cook on my truck and take walks and exercise in order to bring my weight down. So I'm taking y'all with me on this journey, and I pretty much live on my truck now. I'm still stationed in Atlanta, Georgia, but I live pretty much on the road now. So I'm gonna take y'all with me as much as I can. People be doing Vlogmas. I don't really do Christmas like that, but I'm gonna go live every day. I don't want to put that out there without doing it, but I'm going to try to go live every day, or at least when I'm cooking. And thanks for being with me, y'all. Thanks for all the comments, all the love. Yes, I'm gonna keep my company details private. Yes, thank you for helping and supporting me, Mike. Just showing up on here, liking the video, just being here for me, like, that means the world. So this is listening to me, watching the videos, liking the video, leaving comments. This is supporting me. I really appreciate that. And on a personal level, not even just for my channel. Like I said, I'm not really a people person like that. YouTube gives me a way to be social, because you know, as truckers, we don't really, I know for me, I don't really deal with people like that intentionally. So yeah, I'll be back, and I appreciate y'all. Peace out. Be safe on the road too.